Hey friends, Karen Basket DIYer here. Thanks so much for coming by for another crazy fun, who knows how it's gonna go, Tumbler tutorial with me. Okay, so you guys, this one might be a little bit different today because I'm not necessarily just doing a tutorial. Myself, along with 7 other creators, were invited to participate in a collab of a ugly Christmas sweater tumbler. So we were all challenged to just come up with a really ugly tumbler inspired by a Christmas sweater. So this right here is my inspo sweater. And then of course, this is my tumbler. You guys, crazy, crazy, crazy. I used vinyl, I used water slide, I used paint pens, I used glitter, and of course my amazing Crystalac products. So, you know, I hope that you will stick around through this craziness and follow me along, and I will quickly run you through it, but be sure to check out all the other creators' videos. I'm gonna have links to all of those below. So anyways, just stay tuned, follow along, and I'll walk you through the steps and show you how I came up with this ridiculousness. So I started out by trimming and cutting my Nebula vinyl that I had purchased from Expressions Vinyl. I trimmed it down to size and just cut it there with my little paper cutter. And then I applied it to my 20-ounce skinny using my new favorite technique, which is glass cleaner. It just makes applying vinyl so much easier. You can just pull it right back off, adjust it. You definitely want to make sure you have it squeegeed out and completely dried out before you move on to your bright tone layers. Once that was nice and dried out, I moved on to the next step. I grabbed my Green Garden Flippin' Awesome paint and painted a Christmas tree. I used Pot-O Luck green glitter from the glitter guy to sprinkle right over that wet paint. Once that was nice and dry, I used a chip brush to sweep off all the excess glitter, as you see here. Again, here's Green Garden and Pot-O Luck. I sealed the whole entire tumbler up with glitter glue. Once that was dry, I grabbed my Bright Tone and started on maybe 1 or 2 bright tone layers, just enough to get my tumbler nice and smooth. Then I printed out some water slides. These were perfect, these silly looking kitty cats. They, you know, really went well with the theme. So I got these sealed with the Rust-Oleum's clear coat, allowed that gas off for 48 hours, and then moved into application. Okay, so I got all my water slides cut out, and I know you're probably thinking, this cup is incredibly crazy looking. You are correct, but that's the fun thing about it. It is a tacky Christmas sweater tumbler, so the tackier the better. I used white water slide paper. I will link that in the description below, and the reason I use white is so that all my cat fur would show up. And funny thing, this cat here looks just like our cat Scout, as you see here. Just squeegeed those out really well and got those all on there. Definitely make sure that your water slides are nice and dry before you move on to more bright tone layers or whatever you're going to be doing. Applied all 3 of these the exact same way. Soaked them in warm water, applied a little bit of water to the tumbler, slid them right off, squeegeed them out. They all went on super, super easy. Now it's time to add a star to the top of the tree. So I literally just took my scissors and started cutting out this gold vinyl and the most like whopper-jawed cattywampus star you have ever seen. Again, perfect for the theme of this tumbler. Ridiculous, ugly. So I just stuck it on there and then decided that this still needed a bit more bling. So I grabbed another one of my great glitters from the glitter guy. I can't even pronounce the name of it. I'll have it listed in the description below. I just used glitter glue, and you can see that I'm just like applying that glitter glue right to the white furry looking part of the Santa hats. And then I'm just going to dump that super sparkly glitter right on there. Did it to all the Santa hats. On the black and white kitty cat, I used like a gold color on his hat just to change it up a bit. Then I decided that I wanted the bottom of the tumbler to go ahead and be super sparkly, galaxy looking as well. So I used black gloss and Obsidian glitter from Glitter and Grand. I'm going to be using these paint markers, acrylic paint pens, marker pens. I get these off of Amazon. And I'm going to decorate the tree, put some tinsel on it, you know, string it around, and I'll just make this even more ridiculous than it already is. So here I go. Okay, so I just grabbed one of the golds. It's more of a yellowy color. I didn't really love it, so I ended up going over it again at the end. I didn't get that on camera, but anyways, I'm just like stringing out my tinsel there and decorating the tree with some little red Christmas balls. And then I decided to add some silver dots that don't really show up, and then tried to create a tinsel-y look strung out all over the tumbler. Again, I didn't love it, so I ended up going over that part as well to make it look a little bit more like tinsel. So here you can see that I went over all that tinsel again with like a brighter gold and gave it more of a tinsel look. I don't know how else to describe that to you. It just reminds me of the tinsel that my dad used to put on the tree when I was a little girl. But anyways, I just continued on with my bright tone layers. I will have to do a level sand and then more bright tone layers, but overall, it's just silly, crazy, ridiculous, ugly. My husband laughed and said it was like so ugly, it was cute. I think I kind of have to agree. I'm a kitty cat lover, so yeah. But anyways, this has just been really fun. I hope that you will check out all the other creators' videos that I have linked below. And thank you so much to Alicia from It's a Craft Thing for coming up with this fun challenge and, you know, involving all of us. So once again, I hope that you will like, subscribe, comment, leave me some feedback below. Let me know what you think of this thing. And I just hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. Thanks so much for watching.